Hey guys, what's up? Brandon here, and today I've got some Tribes Ascend gameplay for you. I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself. This obviously is not Tribes Ascend, but I know that has been my tagline since late last year when I started posting pretty much exclusively Tribes content. But last weekend was an alpha test, a server test, for this multiplayer mod for Just Cause 2. And so if you haven't played Just Cause 2 before, first of all, shame on you, because it's been on sale on Steam numerous times for as low as $2.50, so you really don't have an excuse not to have tried this game before. However, it's normally single player only, and as you can see, it's kind of an open world setting. It's got this vast, expansive world, akin to sort of like the Grand Theft Auto series. You can drive cars, you can drive boats, as I'm doing here, you can fly planes, you have a grappling hook, so there's a lot of different ways that you can interact with this open world, but the only thing that it was ever missing was some sort of multiplayer component to do this with other people. And so this dev team created a mod that takes this massive open world and allows you to play on it with other people. And so right now this mod is still a little rough around the edges. There are some things that don't work, it is in its early stages, but I think it has huge potential because the open world sandbox concept is a lot of fun on your own already, but it really takes it to a whole other level when you can experience it with your friends. And so not only do I hope that this mod gets more refined and more polished as it moves towards an actual release, but I also hope that Avalanche Studios takes note of this mod and looks at it as a potential direction for Just Cause 3. Because like I said, I picked up Just Cause 2 at a heavy discount on Steam, and I probably wouldn't have paid much more than I did for it. But if this kind of capability would have been built in from the beginning, I could see this being a title that I might have paid $50 or $60 for. So I don't know when Just Cause 3 is scheduled to be released. I don't know how it's going to be different from Just Cause 2. But I do know that if they can manage to incorporate any of the multiplayer insanity that I've already experienced with this mod, that you can sign me up on day one. Anyway, back to the gameplay real quick here. As you can see, starting with this clip, I'm using the grappling hook to tether another boat to my boat. And the previous clips in this video were boat jumps in the multiplayer mod, but you didn't need multiple people for them. I mean, you can do a boat jump in the regular game. However, as we were playing more and more throughout the weekend, we got more and more creative with how we could exploit this physics engine. And so this tethering of boats together is not something you can really do in the single player game to this effect. And I think you'll agree, starting with this clip and on forward, that we get some downright outrageous results. Some of it is absolute insanity that I'm sure the developers did not intend. But honestly, that's one of the things that makes this game and this mod so great, is just all the riotous fun you can have with your friends. So I'll put the links in the description if you want to follow this mod's development. Like I said, they did a server test last weekend. I'm not sure when they'll do another one, but if you own Just Cause 2, you absolutely have to give this mod a try at some point. So let's see, in these last few minutes, I wanted to ramble a little bit on just the gaming events that are going on. It seems like it's event season, what with QuakeCon a couple weekends ago, and Gamescom this past weekend in Europe, and then PAX Prime a couple weekends from now. So it seems like it's just non-stop back-to-back gaming events. So I didn't get to go to Gamescom for obvious reasons, being in Europe and whatnot, but I did get to go to QuakeCon, which was an absolutely amazing time. Got to meet several people in real life who I've known online for a while, but finally got to meet them in person, so that was really cool. We had a nice little KB mod section there in the BYOC. If you happen to follow me on Twitter, you probably saw some of the pictures that I tweeted out. There were a lot of very cool case mods and some breathtaking water cooling setups, so check my Twitter recent images if you want to thumb through those. Let's see, we played in a few gaming tournaments. We played in a Tribes Ascend arena tournament and a 5 vs 5 Pathfinder CTF tournament as well. We ended up sweeping both of those, so that was fun. Those matches were streamed on the CSN Twitch channel, and the KB Mod community was out in full force, so thank you guys for the support. It was awesome to know you were behind us the whole time. And let's see, we have PAX Prime coming up, and so Dan and I are both going to be at PAX Prime. We will be on the show floor pretty much all day, Friday and Saturday. If you have any recommendations, if you've been to PAX Prime before, I would appreciate some recommendations on either things to do or see, booths to see, panels to go to. You know, I don't know what we'll have time for, but I'm going to try and plan out my time in Seattle the best I can. So any suggestions you have about Seattle at large or PAX or just whatever, if you've been to that event before, give me some insight on what to expect or what to look for. And if you're going to be at PAX, wear your KB Mod shirt. We'll be in our KB Mod stuff, so if you see us, definitely say hi. We'd love to meet you guys. And I think that's about it. So this video is coming to a close here as we have just some utter nonsensical boat physics as my boat's on fire and I jump out for the explosion. There it is. If you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Hit that like button for me. I would really appreciate it as I float down in my parachute and blow some bubbles. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you next time.